I have switched to these type of water bottles and I carry it with me wherever I go. It's the small things that we change in our lifestyle that make a very, very big difference. Hi, my name is Maythal Shukeli and welcome to Ecotalk. Despite using reusable bags, you might be wondering what are these small changes that you can make to help the environment, since everything around us is basically either packaged or made out of plastic. Well, don't you worry, as I'm here to let you know. Perhaps try using glass containers instead of plastic containers. Avoid plastic takeaway containers and go for paper containers. And lastly, how about trying to use paper or steel straws and skip the plastic straws? The government has actually been trying to spread awareness by running campaigns since December. They even started handing out multi-use bags to people to encourage them to make environmentally friendly choices. These plastic bag bans can reduce the demand for fossil fuels. In an estimate, 2.2 million barrels of oil will go towards making single-use plastic bags globally each day. So reducing plastic bag use will reduce oil use.
I'm using as little plastic as I can in terms of plastic bags, making sure that I'm getting recyclable bottles and using large bottled water at home. So just trying to reduce plastic as much as possible.
And so what we can do is also to try not to throw these plastics anywhere, put it in the proper garbage so that the government can throw it at the proper place also. And what we can help as residents here in Oman is to make sure we obey the rules that the government is now trying to implement.
It has already been a month since the ban of single-use plastic bags was introduced in Oman, and this is just the beginning as we still have a long way to go. Now, to know more about what is happening locally, I have with me Suad Al-Harthi, an Executive Director at the Environment Society of Oman. Hello, Suad, and welcome to the show.
Hello, Maytha. Thank you for inviting me here today.
So could you please tell me, how do you feel about this law being in place in Oman?
We are, I have to say, overjoyed. We're very excited that the government of Oman have decided to put in a ban on the use of single-use plastic bags. This is an issue that has been very close to ESO since 2008, when we first launched some initial campaigns on saying no to plastic bags and looking for alternative solutions.
Could you tell me what is the most common waste that you could find in Oman?
I would say that plastics are considered to be one of the most common sources of waste in Oman, comprising about 20%. You know, one of the things about plastics is that it's very persistent in the environment. And when we look at waste generation in Oman, we need to try to look at solutions for both reducing the amount of waste that is being generated, and in addition to that, trying to redirect any waste from going into the landfills as much as possible. So coming up with alternatives to recycle or upcycle products is also very important to be looking into.
Could you please share some information on what exactly is our community doing to help the environment?
I would say that I have gladly noticed that the community members are much more aware than they have been in the past. And there are several small volunteer groups that have popped up. And it's quite noticeable on social media and Instagram that groups are meeting and having cleanups of beaches or of wadis, and it's great to see the public taking ownership and taking leadership when it comes to this, addressing this issue.
So a big shout out to Lulu Hypermarket for having eco-friendly choices available in all of their outlets. So remember everybody, be part of the solution, not the pollution.